Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandegam Sri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Ragunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Sute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneswari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaga Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest knowledge, Pavitram, and the topmost knowledge, Uttam. So, in this Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is now teaching us the symptoms of a self-realized person. We need to qualify. All these things we need to qualify. And similarly, in the 16th chapter, first 3 slokas, Krishna is giving us the qualities of a divine person. So here, in the second chapter, in this 18 slokas, from 55, sloka number 55 to 72, Krishna is giving us the knowledge about the symptoms of a self-realized person. And in the 16th chapter, the sloka number first to three slokas, Krishna is giving us the knowledge about the divine person, the qualities of a divine person. Similarly, in the 13th chapter also, Krishna is teaching, starting from sloka number 7 onwards, is 8 to 12. So Krishna is teaching the knowledge. What is knowledge? So we need to qualify all these things, everything. And similarly, in the 14th chapter, towards the end, Krishna is giving us the symptoms of a person who is freed from the 3 modes of material nature. So, because Arjuna asked such question, what are the symptoms? Kailingais Trin Gunan Etan Atito Bhavati Prabhu Kimacharaga Katam Chaita Trin Gunan Ativartate. So, like that, Krishna has given so many various qualities which we need to fulfill. We need to get it. All of these qualities we need to gain. Then only we will go to Goloka. Then only we can be freed from the modes of material nature. But in order to gain all these qualities, we need to have, the first thing is that we need to qualify 2 things, 2 qualities, which I have explained also yesterday. I mentioned. So that is faith on Bhagavad Gita, that is faith on Krishna. So faith on Bhagavad Gita means faith on Krishna, and then not envying Krishna. If these 2 qualities are there in us, then we are going to gain all other qualities, whatever I just mentioned. If we just fulfill these two qualities. This can be very easily checked, very easily tested. It's not at all difficult. The question is that we ourselves can ask, do I have complete faith on Krishna? Yes or no question, that's it. Here there is nothing like a relative, this is not a relative question. We cannot say that I have 60% faith, 40% no faith and all, not like that. This is not a relative question. This is yes or no. If we have faith on Krishna, then it is yes. And if we meet this quality, then the second quality will automatically meet. Then that question also will not come into picture that do we envy Krishna? Because we have faith on Krishna. What kind of faith we have on Krishna? We have faith on Krishna that he will take care of all our problems. He will completely take care of us. Krishna takes care of us. That's what is the faith we have. So that means we don't have to envy Krishna. Even though Krishna is saying that Saddhavanto, Anasuyanto. So repeatedly, many places Krishna used these two words together. Many places in Bhagavad Gita. Saddhavanto, Anasuyanto. So, if we have these two qualities, both are yes or no questions only. So, if we are having faith on Krishna, yes. If we envy Krishna or not, so there is no, we don't envy Krishna. So, one has to be yes, another has to be no. Do we have faith on Krishna? Yes. Do we envy Krishna? No. So, if we meet these two qualities, then all other qualities are going to come to us. We don't have to struggle hard. And also, Krishna in the 12th chapter also, in 7 slokas, so Krishna is giving us the knowledge about 7 or 8 slokas towards the end in the 12th chapter. Krishna is giving us the knowledge about like dearer to Krishna. The qualities to become dearer to Krishna. There also Krishna lists the qualities which will make us ourselves get dearer to Krishna. So if we meet all these things, simply by qualifying these two things, so then definitely we are on the right path. We are going to go to Goloka and it's not going to stop. But the main question is that how fast we are going to go to Goloka, that is the question. How soon? In this life itself? Or next life? Or many lifetimes. Because Krishna is teaching that Bahunam Janmanam Ante. Jnanavan Mam Prabhati. We need to get the complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita in this life and surrender unto Krishna fully. That is our goal. That is only our only one goal. That's it. We don't have any other goal. That only one goal is to understand this Bhagavad Gita. Understand and promote and spread this message. Because understand Bhagavad Gita means, if you understand Bhagavad Gita, then we are going to spread Bhagavad Gita. So that second goal automatically comes if the first goal is the only one goal if we keep it. Study ourselves and understand this Bhagavad Gita fully. Then serve Krishna by spreading this message. Identify devotees everywhere and give this knowledge to them. Because this birth is very rare. This human body. Getting a human body is not that easy. We got it. Human brain, we got it. And we need to use it. So that means we need to shape our mind, control our mind, tune our mind. Everything we need to do as much as possible in controlling our mind in this life itself. That's why Arjuna asked such a very important question about this Sthita Prajna. What are his symptoms? What does he speak? What is his language? All such things. How does he sit? How does he walk? All those things. Like in the second chapter, sloka number 11 to 30, if we understood, if we repeatedly study those slokas again and again and understand everything, then we know very much, we know very well that we are the soul. We are not the body, we are the soul. That knowledge will be very clear to us scientifically. It's based on science only. We just don't have to believe without any base. This is based on science. It's very well proven. Krishna is giving us so many nice analogies, examples, everything Krishna is giving us. What else we need to understand? This body is going through changes. It comes into existence and then that means it takes birth. And then it grows. The body grows and then stays for some time. Stays for some time means, again, the cells are dying, the cells are dividing. But as such, the body itself, the shape in general, it is staying for some time. And then it produces some byproducts. Like we give birth to children, a lot of byproducts, so it produces. It produces offsprings. So then it dwindles and then vanishes. That means we get old and then we die and then there is no existence. Our existence here is completely erased. It's completely erased. That's it. We can read the history. We can understand how people lived, what they did and all such things. But the problem is that we need to understand very well that as far as that person is concerned, that person is not here. That is the main thing. We can talk, glorify about everyone in this world, great leaders, they did this, they did that. We can study in our history books, all such things. We can study a lot. We can celebrate their birthday. We can do all such things. But that person is gone. That's it. But it is not the same case with Krishna. Krishna came here. Krishna took his birth. And it's very special. Ajopisan avyayatma bhutanam iswaropisan. So I am unborn and eternal and I am the supreme controller of all living entities. Ajopisan avyayatma bhutanam iswaropisan. Prakritim swam adhishtaya sambhavami atmamaya. So I appear myself here by my own internal potential. Prakritim swam adhishtaya sambhavami atmamaya. So that way Krishna comes here. Krishna takes birth here. And his birth is very, very special. Because when Krishna left this world, he's still there here. He's still here. He's still in front of us. Krishna is everywhere. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyaktam murtina matstani sarvabhutani nachagam tesu avasti. But our case is not like that. When we die, we leave everything. That's it. And the reality is that in this world, like even the so-called very, very close relatives also, who may cry and then after some period, they will forget. That's what will happen. After a few years, after 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, then nobody remembers. That is the nature of our life we need to understand. So our relationship in this material world is very temporary and we will completely forget about everything. And the person who dies also completely ditches everyone and going. That's it. Because there is no other way. We have to die means we have to die. That's it. When the death comes, we have to leave this body. We will leave and ditch everything and go. That's it. So this is the reality. This is the fact we need to understand and just follow Bhagavad Gita. That's the main thing. Within this life, completely follow this Bhagavad Gita, understand Bhagavad Gita, do everything as per Krishna's instructions. So that we make progress, continuous progress in our spiritual life. For that reason only this life should be utilized. We have to make continuous progress towards Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. So that means what we are doing every day, we should continue to do. And we will do more also. We'll chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra also. So we'll offer prasadam to Krishna. Like every day I'm repeating this because this is something none of us should forget it. Because before eating anything, we have to remember Krishna. That's very important. We have to offer it to Krishna. That's very, very important. Because Krishna himself directly asked for it in Bhagavad Gita. After Krishna asked for it, if we don't do it, then that is not the right thing. And Krishna is declaring that those who don't offer to him, they are thieves. And they are eating only sins. That's what Krishna is teaching. So we need to understand that fact. Everything is coming from Krishna and we don't even offer it to him. So what is this? This is not correct. Everything we are getting from Krishna. Krishna enters into each and every planet and he makes them to stay in their orbits. And Krishna takes care of the vegetables and fruits. He gives the juice, supplies the juice using the moonlight. And Krishna enters into our body and digests what we eat. And Krishna, the both ingoing and outgoing air, our breath, Krishna is balancing that. So, and digesting 4 kinds of food. All those things Krishna is doing it. Everything Krishna only is doing it. Rasogam apsu kaunteya prabhasmi sasi suryayo pranavaga sarva vedesu sabdaga ke paurusham. Krishna is the taste in water. Rasogam apsu kaunteya. The taste of water is Krishna. Prabhasmi shashi suryo. Krishna is the light from the sun and moon. And Krishna is the syllable Om, Pranavaga, Sarva Vedesu. And Krishna is the sound in ether, sound in space, Sabdagake. And Krishna is the ability in man, Paurusham, Rusham. So everything is Krishna. Krishna is saying that everything I am. But how can we ignore Krishna? We cannot neglect Krishna, we cannot ignore Krishna. That's what is very important. So, it is possible only by connecting ourselves with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, by continuously listening from Krishna every day, then only it's possible for us to do everything for Krishna. And we are doing it. Krishna's mercy, we are able to do it. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we are studying Bhagavad Gita. We are making progress. Everything is happening by Krishna's causeless mercy. So by Krishna's mercy, we finished actually 57 slokas in the 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Because Arjuna asked the question, what are the symptoms of a self-realized person? Arjuna asked the question that is Sthita Prajnasya. Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya kesava sthitadi kim pravaseta kim asita prajeta kim. That's what Arjuna asked. So, because Krishna told that a person who has achieved steady intelligence, he is not disturbed by anything. So now whatever he heard in the past and whatever he is going to hear in the future, nothing is going to bother him. So then only Arjuna asked this question. And for that, we are studying and understanding all the answers given by Krishna. And the very first answer, Krishna told that one who is able to give up all varieties of desires for sense gratification. That's what is very important. We should be able to give up. We should not be having any materialistic attachments at all. One who is able to give up all varieties of desires for sense gratification, he is a Sthita Prajna. And able to find happiness within the self. So he is the Sthita Prajna. So Atmanyeva Manotushta. Then we are studying, Krishna is teaching in the next sloka what we studied in the sloka number 56. Dukeshu anadvignamanaga sukeshu vigatasprigaga vitaraga bayakrodaga stitadir muniruchyate. So one who is not disturbed in mind when there is distress, one who is not elated when there is happiness, and free from attachment, fear and anger. Vitaraga bayakrodaga. Sitadir Munir Uchchade. So he is said to be a sage of steady mind. Sitadir Munir Uchchade. So that's what Krishna is teaching. So how this is possible for us? Only if we are able to live in Krishna consciousness, only it is possible. So then only we will be freed. So there should not be raga, there should not be attachment on this material way. So that means there should be raga, the attachment on Krishna. So that is the main thing. So Rajo Ragatmakam Viddhi Trishna Sangha Samudbhav. So this Rajoguna itself is produced from the raga only. So that's what Rajo Ragatmakam Viddhi Trishna Sangha Samudbhav. So this Sangha is also forming because of Sangha Samudbhav. This Rajoguna is forming because of Sangha, the attachment. So Raga, also attachment. So both raga and sanga, attachment, from that only we are controlled by the rajoguna. So Krishna is teaching that one should be free from raga, free from attachment, vita raga. So one who is not disturbed in mind, even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger is called a sage of steady mind. Then in the next question we are studying and understanding. That's what we studied yesterday. Yes, sarvatra vishnegas tattat prapya subhashubham nabhinandati nadveshti tasya prajna pratishtita. So that means sarvatra anabhishnegas, one who is not attached. That's what is very important. One who is not attached by anything. When we get a good thing or bad thing, prapya Subha Ashubham. So Krishna is teaching in the 9th chapter, Subha Shubha Palairyevam Mokshashe Karma Bandhanagi Sannyasa Yoga Yuktatma Vimukto Mam Upaishashi. So Shubha and Ashubha. So one should be freed from that. So that's why Na Abhinandadi Na Dvesti. When it is there, we should not praise them. When it is gone, we should not hate them. So that's what Na Abhinandadi Na Dvesti Tasya Prajna Pratisthi. So his intelligence is well established. In the material realm, one who is unaffected by whatever good or evil he may obtain, neither praising it nor despising it, is firmly fixed in perfect knowledge. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing what we are studying today, this sloka number 58. Yada samharate chayam kurmongani va sarvashagat indriyani indriyatebhyas tasya prajna pratishtita. Yada samharate chayam kurmangani va sarvas. Kurma means tortoise. Angani means its limbs. Sarvasaga, all limbs. So samharate means it is withdrawing. So a tortoise is able to withdraw its limbs inside its shell, and then it keeps its limbs inside its shell. When it senses danger, senses problem, it immediately withdraws all its limbs and keeps it inside its shell. Similarly, we should be able to withdraw our senses from the sense objects. Indriyani, indriyartebhyas. Indriyani means senses. Indriyartebhyas means sense objects. We should be able to withdraw our senses from the sense objects. So, for such a person who is able to withdraw his senses from the sense objects, like a tortoise is able to withdraw its limbs within its shell, so his intelligence is very well established. Tasya prajna pratishtita. His intelligence is steady. So that's what well established. So one who is able to withdraw his senses from sense objects as the tortoise draws its limbs within the shell is firmly fixed in perfect consciousness. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished this sloka number 58 in the 2nd chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swamini Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanaktivirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadhgura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna. If any devotee has any questions, please use the raise hand option. Hare Krishna. Otherwise, I will unmute you. Manikandan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Vishnu Vardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for wonderful class. No questions, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class also. No question from my side, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Ila Mataji, Hare Krishna. Roma Rai Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the wonderful class, Guruji. Thank you for enlightenment that we are gaining from your class, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
So
Hare Krishna.
today we have learned that Krishna is teaching symptoms of self-realized person and qualities of a divine person. So all
Yes,
these
correct.
qualities we have to gain by Krishna's mercy, Guruji. Yes.
Yes, Mataji. It is going to happen. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we will definitely gain it. It's a, we are on the process, on the path. Krishna's mercy it will happen. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. And one who is able to withdraw his senses from sense objects as the
Yes.
tortoise draws its limbs. So we should be firmly fixed in perfect consciousness of Krishna
Very
consciousness.
Yes, yes. That's what we should be doing. Krishna's mercy, we can. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So
Hare
by
Krishna.
Krishna's mercy, Guruji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna to all. Yes, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. I don't have any questions at this point. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Guruji, first quality faith in Krishna, second quality what is that, sir?
Not envying Krishna. We should not envy Krishna.
Meaning, sir?
Meaning, we should not think that Krishna is greater than us, something, greater than, of course, he's greater than us. What I would say, envy, the meaning of envy, if somebody is greater than us, we think that, oh, he's above us, I am not like him, like that we think, correct? So that is known as envy.
Ahankara.
Yeah, ahankara, yes. Ahankara, it's envy. Envy is like that.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Gayatri Mataji, Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
thank you again for the lovely class. Very nice, very meaningful. And so we are on the path to self-realization, that I understand. This is the first step. And
Yes.
second thing is that what I understand from here is not envying also, like, we have tremendous faith in our own selves. Like, we feel that all this motivational talk that we hear all over the world now, saying you can do it and all, I basically realize that, no, we can't do it unless he wills it, unless Krishna
Yeah.
wills it. That is correct. So we cannot possibly feel that everything that we are doing is our own, because that's a very, very kind of egoistic or egotistic whatever
That is
attitude, that we are not doing anything and we are not great at all. That is what I understand from this, right? Right.
We can say ourselves great only when we are devotee of Krishna. We are very fortunate. Krishna is so merciful. We are his devotee. That is something we can feel ourselves happy about it. Otherwise, nothing else is good for us. Yes, ma'am.
So, Guruji, there's one more important lesson, that humility, that means also is very important for us, even when we are dealing with our own society or friends. So being humble is one of the greatest qualities, I should think. Is it right, Guruji? That
That is very
humility
much
or
true.
humbleness?
Humility, yeah. Humility comes with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We will all that's what as we discussed in today's lecture. If we meet these two qualities, all other qualities will automatically come to us. If you have faith on Krishna, if you don't envy Krishna, that's it. Then we are going to go to Goloka, no doubt. And we are all like that. That's why we are studying Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, we won't be coming every day studying Bhagavad Gita.
Thank you very much, Guruji. And as you discuss, as you have messaged, we will meet up for this other flyer.
Yes.
Is it okay after
Yes,
the
ma'am.
order? Please drop
Yes,
in.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ganesh Swarupa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Nice satsang, Prabhuji. Today, no questions, Prabhuji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram.
Ram, Ram. Suresh Tabi Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
As usual, it was very nice class, Guruji, today also.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Krishna is Hare.
I do not have any specific question, but this tortoise example is very good, Guruji. So, like it directly gets into your head, what sense and sense objects. No, like the tortoise withdraws this.
Yes, Krishna is giving such a nice example for us, correct?
Yeah. So, like it is a very common and good example, so that everybody can understand it and grasp it properly, very easily, Guruji. Very nice, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Ravindra Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
It's a wonderful learning really. I'm thoroughly enjoying it now. As you have said, when we are in Krishna consciousness, then new thoughts are coming every day. So I just want to share that when I do chanting, actually it is the 16th round when I really enjoy it thoroughly and I feel a bit of this state which you say, Sthit Pragya, and I'm totally connected with the sound vibrations, divine sound vibrations. And yesterday I was a bit half prepared. I was not properly, I had not slept properly yesterday, the day before yesterday. So yesterday chanting was not very enjoyable for me. So today I had adequate rest and I really enjoyed that 16th round. But the first 15th round, they are very important because they bring me to that state in the 16th round. So you may be capable of saying it, but I believe that gradually this 16th round will come at an early stage, maybe at 15th, and gradually this will
Yes.
start from the very beginning. This I have started feeling now.
Yes.
The quality of chanting is day by day. It is increasing slightly. As you have said.
Yes.
Gradually it is working, and every verse of the Bhagavad Gita is automatically giving its meaning. So this chanting is so important. I do not know when you started chanting in this class. Many people probably did not like, but when you increase it from 1 round to 2 rounds, so I could feel that there is a difference.
Yes.
And I feel that all the daily attending classes, the daily devotees, they have become almost regular. Nobody is leaving now.
That's correct. Yes, you're right.
It is actually by practicing only then you actually understand the story.
Mm-hmm.
So this is wonderful class, Guruji. I think it's a great mercy on us and your blessings. We are really blissful. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Shashireka Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very nice to listen to Ravindra Goyal Prabhu's explanation of the transformation, the elevation, the progress that he is making. Very, very nice to know, and very happy, Guruji. And this is possible only because we have you to guide us and have this class to make us realize and keep us on this track all the time, every day. Yeah, I think that is very important, Guruji. That is the most important thing to be
connected with Krishna every day.
Yes, and I think he said what he said is so true, that none of us, the regular attendees who are enjoying it, who are experiencing it, we don't want to miss it, we don't want to leave it, and we want to attend it regularly. And even though it may be some shlokas may be repetition, but it is reiteration. I won't call it repetition; it is reiteration, and it is again and again, keeping us charging our spiritual battery, like you said.
Exactly.
I was just thinking about today's shloka, Guruji, and I think if the comparison between the tortoise's withdrawal of its limbs and our withdrawal of our senses from the sense objects is concerned, if we compare those two, it's a beautiful comparison. I was just thinking, actually, the inner meaning may be also towards the when a tortoise withdraws, then it's because it senses danger. So the inner meaning is, I think, that these senses and actually the attraction to the sense objects is actually dangerous for us. So that comparison actually comes through so nicely, that a tortoise is experiencing senses danger and therefore it withdraws. And so we must also do the same thing, because this is actually dangerous for us.
Correct.
In the spiritual,
it is the source of our distress. The external sense enjoyment is the source of our distress.
Yes, so it is actually a danger for us, and therefore we must also withdraw like that. What a beautiful comparison, and what a very easy to understand. And this inner, if you really go deep into it, then you sense that this is what it means actually, not just to be able to relate to the tortoise withdrawing, but that is very, very beautiful, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Absolutely blissful journey. This is, and such a, I don't think there is a better word to explain this than pure bliss and joy. This is such a lovely experience. Really, absolutely, Guruji. Thank you, thanking Krishna and thanking you also, because you are Krishna's messenger as far as we are concerned. So thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Extremely indebted and extremely grateful to you. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Venkata Nagarjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for today's class.
Yes, Prabhu.
Every day you are with me, Guruji, like Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji. What you are saying, I will follow you, Guruji. Like regarding God only. Without Lord Krishna puja morning time. After that, 7 to 7:30 only I taken puja. After that, I joined your class, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. That's a God opportunity to me only, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna.
Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Brinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. It's very nice to learn the different techniques of withdrawing and keeping ourselves on the center of Krishna, making Krishna the center of our life, withdrawing our senses to avoid the sense objects which are so tempting at times. A simple item on the table which is bad for eyes. If I would have to have ice, I will simply fall and get fever. But still, sometimes we overcome that temptation So it's just like that, controlling our mind. So it boils down to making Krishna the center of our lives again and again, a good reminder.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Guruji, we are on the right track. You're guiding us, hand-holding us every minute. Thank you, Guruji. So this
Thank you,
weekend, I will try and connect with our team members and talk to them
Yes.
because they are working. It's Friday. So we will see. We'll get in touch, Guruji.
Yes, ma'am. We will discuss. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the
Hare
class. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ravin Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, wonderful class Guruji and wonderful explanation from Ravindra Goyal Prabhu and
Yes.
Mataji is also Prabhuji. So it's so great to be in this class every day, enjoying, learning, and going more towards Krishna. So
That's correct.
that is so wonderful, Prabhuji, and your effort is really appreciated, Prabhuji, and there is no words to thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram.
Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna to all devotees.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Palaniyappan Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Ram. Ram Ram. Hare.
See, from the day you started chapter 2,
Yes.
specifically chapter 2, it is really mind-blowing. So many days we have wasted.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am.
That is in my life, I will say, Bhagavad Gita so much in depth. I am listening from you only as a Guruji.
Yes, ma'am.
And I have to thank the person who introduced me to this class.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is the first thing. And today's sloga, about today's sloga and yesterday and the last few days slogas, make us that why we have not studied Bhagavad Gita from beginning at the young age itself.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
That is the feeling comes when we, and it is a life story. It is nothing but a life story.
It's a way of life.
Everybody has to follow in his life. And previous, as I said long back, like Gurukula from the previous generation, what they did, that is the requirement. Really, if you see, if you understand totally Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, ma'am.
Still, we have. I understood only a few months only. I joined with you, last 6 months. So that is my feeling when every day when we listen to you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think it is the duty of us to spread to children. More important is what I feel is it is to be spread through children, and the schools are to start. I think that is my feeling.
Yes, we will try. We will put all the efforts to make such things happen.
So that is the thing, because today everybody explained about today's sloga. Everything is so simple. Nothing is difficult to follow.
It's very easy, very
Really,
straightforward.
if you really follow day-to-day life properly and earn properly and live properly, nothing is difficult to follow. What
Yes.
is given in Bhagavad Gita is totally followable. We
Yes.
can day-to-day life we can follow. Why we are not studied and made use of that, I am not clear. That is the feeling when we get, when we go in depth slowly the Bhagavad Gita, understand not depth, understand what is told in Bhagavad Gita by God Krishna. So that is the feeling I got today when I hear from others. And thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Pradipta Gupta. Hare Krishna. Able to unmute? Pradipta Gupta, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas, Prabhu.
हरे कृष्णा गुरुजी दंडवत प्रणाम गुरुजी दंडवत प्रणाम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम
Ram, 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 Hare.
नो क्वेश्चन गुरुजी हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Hare Krishna Guruji. Guruji, at the beginning of the class you are telling about say yes or no. That's all for Bhagavad Gita. Whether we believe in Krishna, whether we follow Krishna, only yes or no, there is no in between. Okay, we are following Krishna. We are following Krishna, but yes, I'll say yes. But still there is long way to go. But still I'm not.
There is there, because we need to study and understand. It's not that the moment you said yes, immediately we will go to Goloka. So that is, we need to give up all the things, correct? We say yes means we are, it is like when you are joining some degree. So first thing is the qualification to get the admission, correct? So this is the qualification to get the admission to study Bhagavad Gita. So once you say yes, then you will get the knowledge, and then you will use the knowledge, then you will go to Goloka. That will take time.
One is going to Goloka, every day following. Every day following also.
And the moment you say yes, you for sure we are going to go to Goloka. But we need to, of course, follow this, study this, understand, follow, then we will go.
Yeah, but no, yes, I'm following. The problem is, I only know that I'm not following 100%. 100% in the sense, like 24 hours, we should think of Krishna. So many hours, I'll not think of Krishna. I'll be doing my own thing, like that. So that means it's not 100%.
Krishna's mercy, we are slowly increasing. That it's not like a child, a born child cannot immediately stand and run, correct?
Okay.
The child needs time to, correct, to flip and then to crawl and then get up and stand and walk and then run. So like that only, it will take time.
Yeah, that means.
If we start running, then we will run very fast towards Krishna, no doubt.
Okay. When it was only yes or no question, then I was thinking it will not happen completely.
No, it's yes or no is for the qualification for joining, getting admitted to this Bhagavad Gita. Yes, get the knowledge.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for the class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. To everyone, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Gayatri Shivakumar Mataji.
Good morning, good morning, Guruji. A wonderful session as usual. Yes. Nice one, Guruji. Thank you for the class.
Krishna's mercy.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu. Let us listen to Prabhupada's Kirtan now.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.